With 10 games left in the season, I've got one eye on my return to Lincoln City, and well, what better way to prepare for that than to get the orange stripe on my car changed for a white one to represent the red and white of Lincoln City. Not that I'm being cocky, but I want people to know that I'm in control of my future and where I'm going to play next season. And if it all goes well for Lincoln, that may well be in the Championship. With 10 games to go in this season, we take on Leyton Orient first of all in our bid to try and get into the automatic promotion places. Now, you may have noticed something in the past few episodes that we need to sort of address if we have a good chance early on in the game, and that is that the opposition don't score. I don't think we've conceded a goal for a long time, as we have a long-range effort there from our winger who he gets on target, but not in the back of a net, unfortunately, before it puts through to me and the keeper makes a good save there. But what you have noticed, I've noticed it a lot, is that the opposition can't score. And I had a look at the stats. Cambridge United have only conceded 12 goals all season, and that's when I've not been on the pitch. So obviously there's some sort of, well, it's got to be some sort of bug, because I'm not affecting the defending, anything like that. I'm not affecting how Leyton Orient play as we score a goal there with my strike partner picking up the rebound there from my shot. But as I was saying, the defenders in this game are either just too good or the attacking AI are just not good enough, basically, because they're just not scoring goals. And it's frustrating because essentially, as I pick up my second goal of the game there, it kind of means that as long as I'm on the pitch, we're not conceding, which means we can't lose. So we're going to pick up at least a point every single game. And considering that I can score in most games, we are winning most games as well. And I feel like it's a little bit unfair as I make a huge miss there, comparable to the one in last episode from my teammate. But that was an embarrassing one, really, that one. As you can see here, the shot there from Leyton Orient was absolutely atrocious. And that was that for the game. We won it 2-0. Leyton Orient, that was their only shot of the game, I think. And that's kind of what I'm suggesting and saying here, that defending in this is either too good or the attacking play from the AI is just not good enough. And quite frankly, it just makes it a bit dull because nothing is particularly happening. Couple that with me being unable to do any sort of skill moves as well, because of course bugs in the game as well. It kind of makes the game not fun to play, basically. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to spice it up with the storylines and things like that. Trying to make it a bit more exciting for you guys to watch. But it is becoming, well, predictable, really, as we take on Cheltenham now, and my shot there is saved by the goalkeeper. But it is becoming predictable, and I don't want it to do that. I want you to be on the edge of your seat, but considering that we've not conceded a goal for, I don't know, like at least the past 2 or 3 episodes, and we're not going to concede in today's episode, I'll tell you that for now, we're not going to concede. I'm a little bit stuck of where to go sort of thing at the end of this season. We're going to do at least another season, but if EA don't sort things out, then it's kind of a bit pointless, I feel like, doing this, because if we can't lose a game when I'm on the pitch, then really it just seems pointless playing it sort of thing. I know that's a little bit of a downer perhaps for you guys that are enjoying it, as we don't pick up a goal there. You can see it's offside in the end from this particular replay. Very much offside, actually, quite obviously. So well done, linesman there. No need for VAR. Gets it offside. Completely correct. But either way, we're going to carry on with the series for now, finish off this season, do another one with Lincoln City and see where we go from there. But if it's not really changing and we can't concede goals sort of thing, and we just win every single game, and it is a bit unrealistic and it's not so enjoyable for me to play, record, and for you guys to watch either as well. So we'll sort of monitor it over the next season or so. But I'm not really a fan of where career mode is right now, and I just thought I'd probably address that to you guys before we get too deep into this, really, because if we were like 10 seasons in and we'd sort of have to stop because of this, it would be really weird and that wouldn't be very good. I thought I'd just address it now whilst we're still relatively early on in this particular save, as we have a 0-0 draw with Cheltenham. I couldn't score, and of course they couldn't score either. But we now take on Grimsby Town in the league in the third game of today's episode, and we want to make sure we get the 3.6. We missed out, of course, last time. If we want to be getting automatic promotion, which we're somehow not in the automatic places, and that is because we have too many draws. That's part of the issue. Way too many draws. That's what we need to sort out as well. We need to get a few more wins on the board. But coming forward here, through a defence, slotting it past James McKeown in the Grimsby goal to make it 1-0 to Cambridge United on the 26th minute, and doing the salmon onto the floor there to celebrate. And again, another chance coming forward now just after the half-hour markers. My strike partner puts the cross onto the crossbar, and that was really unfortunate. That was a great opportunity for us, and it came very unlucky. But another chance for us now, down the wing, the ball in towards me. The keeper just about gets there, and I tried to dive over the keeper, but I end up sort of stamping on him a little bit. Luckily, the referee didn't spot that and send me off for it. As in the second half, I looked to come inside, put the cross in, but the defender gets there just in the nick of time to make sure he cuts out what would have been a certain goal if I got it to my teammate. But again, coming forward on the 70-minute mark against Grimsby, I'm basically through. Got to get past the defender. What do? Mess it up completely and run straight into him. I had options either side of me. I was being a bit selfish there, looking for a goal against Grimsby. But another cross coming in now, swinging in. Unfortunately, too close to the goalkeeper, and James McKeown can collect it. And that was how the game finished. It was 1-0 to Cambridge over Grimsby. So at least we beat my Lincolnshire rivals, which were pretty good. I was pleased with that. And we got the 3 points as well. And of course, inevitably the clean sheet as well. So I was pretty pleased with that one. Puts another 3 points on the board for us and brings us closer to automatic promotion. So I'm very pleased with that. If we can get automatic promotion with Cambridge, then surely the Lincoln City boss is going to be wanting to get me in that first team next season. Either way, up against Northampton Town now, very early on, a ball through to me down on the wing. I take the shot rather than go for the pass, and the keeper makes the save. Perhaps the pass would have been a little bit better and could have got us an early goal in the game against Northampton. But we had another chance to come forward on the 13-minute mark. I nearly lose possession, but regain it as I come down the wing, play it inside to my teammate. He puts it across. Cleared though, but not very far. It's not a great clearance whatsoever. But unfortunately, Northampton Town do manage to get the ball away in the nick of time before we can get another attack going. It takes quite a while for the next attack to come along, the next reasonable attack that is, as we're coming forward, bring it into the area. It's through in towards me. Really, I should have gone for the pass again. I was being far too selfish looking for that one, but really, it doesn't matter too much right now because we're still drawing 0-0. There's still a second half to go to grab some goals, and there's still a chance here at the end of the first half as I get on the end of the cross and score a header from quite an improbable angle, I've got to say. This really shouldn't go in the back of the net, but the keeper doesn't get it, doesn't really try to get it either. And I've headed it in from quite the acute angle there. So that was a pretty decent goal, which I was really, really pleased with to get just before half-time as well. That was a great way to score a goal, great time to score a goal as well. And early in the second half, I've been put forward in behind the defence, coming into the area, go for the shot, but it hits the side netting instead. Again, perhaps should have looked for the pass there, which is kind of the theme you've seen coming from today's episode. But in this instance, let's not go for the pass. I tackle the defender, put it around the goalkeeper, and celebrate my second goal of the game, which was absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed that particular goal. And again, 67 minutes into the game now, another chance to come forward. I've been put forward by my teammate and I go to chip the goalkeeper and it goes in the back of the net for my second hat-trick of my professional career. A hat-trick here against Northampton was fantastic, and the manager, well, he was so pleased with my hat-trick that he decided it was a good decision to take me off the pitch and substitute me. So that was a little bit frustrating. I thought I could have gone to score a couple more goals in that Northampton Town game, but hopefully we can bring that energy into the game against Crawley and grab a big win in the final game of today's episode. Putting a ball into my attacking midfielder there, and he hits the post. Unfortunately, that was a great opportunity and he's been very unlucky not to score with that particular effort. But again, coming forward once again with the team here as the ball's been put through in towards me. I can put it through in towards my teammate and I do. His shot saved this time though, and really the keeper here was having a lot of luck with the shot hitting the post, and again, good saves he made as well, and defenders covering him. So he's been quite lucky, I feel, the Crawley goalkeeper. I think any other goalkeeper, we probably could have scored a couple of those opportunities. 59th minute into the 60th minute now, and really that should be a penalty in my opinion. I don't know how we've not won a penalty there. That was really frustrating, and this game was quite frustrating because we had opportunities, but we just couldn't quite seem to put them in the back of the net. 80th minute now coming forward, not long left in today's game at all. Finally, the ball gets put through to me in the area. I get it around the defender, have to really use my strength to get past him and slot it underneath the goalkeeper to pick up a goal in the game against Crawley. And that goal is going to be the goal that seals the victory for us. Coming towards the end of the game, Crawley aren't going to score a goal. We've got the win already, but we're trying to get another goal out of there. And this is just a remarkable run by me, I've got to say. From my own half, into their penalty area, take the shot, and the keeper manages to make the save. Unfortunately, that would have been that could have been goal of the season if it had gone in the back of the net. But that is how the game finished. It was a 1-0 win for Cambridge, and it leaves us closer to our goal of automatic promotion, as we now sit third in the table after all that on 82 points, with Walsall below us on 82 points, but we play them next episode, so that is huge. But if we look at the League One table, Lincoln City are still second. Now again, another FIFA bug here. We've no idea how many points they've got. The points column is completely blank, so we don't know if they're going to be overtaken by anyone anytime soon. It seems a little bit weird how it's not there. I don't quite know what all those numbers on the very far left-hand side mean. 53, 41, 39. Not a clue what they mean either, but they're there. So we'll assume they mean something. But if Lincoln keep going, we could be playing in the Championship next season, which is mental. So join me next time to see if we can get promoted with Cambridge and see if we can really go and become the best striker in the world.